Internet. I am Chris, pronouns are they, them. This is Honest Indies. This is a fancy root beer. And we have my longest stream to date so far today. It was going to be a doubleheader, but now I'm playing a bit of 3 games. I streamed about 45 minutes of this particular demo yesterday, and I didn't realize until it was ending that it was not streaming correctly. So I scrapped that. We're back again for a little bit more of this demo. I'm going to just play one day in the game. And in what we played yesterday, the game revealed that there's 2 weeks of play in this demo. I played through the first week and then unlocked the second week. I'm not 100% sure how the weeks play out, so we'll get a little sense of that here in a minute. But this is a demo that just dropped yesterday for a game that was just announced about a month ago, and I loved what I played. It is a roguelike deck builder, which I love, that speaks to me, but it has a pretty different take on the genre compared to most games that I have played. You customize your cards, which isn't 100% unheard of, but you do so with stickers that you're finding and buying and trading with your other friends. You're trying to be the coolest kid in town, and the stickers on the cards can give them different abilities. You can rearrange what order they're in. You can recycle cards. One thing that I think is really nice is when you're playing a day, you get to choose one of 2 routes you're taking, and it will just tell you, hey, you're battling this person, then you're doing this thing, then this thing, then this thing, and it doesn't take super long to do a day. So I think this might be a game that upon release, even after I beat it, I might just play a day here or there. And the battles, as we'll see play out here in a minute, are a little bit like Ooblets, in that there's like a tug-of-war mechanic to them. You have this bar at the top that shows how many points you need to win, how many points they need to win, who has how many, and who's winning. And it was just very satisfying. So we're going to start with this just for a little bit. Then we're going to do a pair of games by developer Leafy Games. They made Wyrmhall, Brush, and Banter in March. We're going to do a full playthrough of that. And in April, they released a smaller free game called Wizbuilder, where we're just building wizards. So I'm thinking demo, Wizbuilder, then we'll finish things off with the whole game. So let's actually play. Okay. Which one do I want to pick? We also just had these 2 deck choices yesterday. Haven't unlocked blue. Not sure if you can in the demo or not. I went with the bug deck because I played Kabuto Park this week and it was fantastic. And there's a lot of bugs in Kabuto Park, but let's go with the red deck today to do something a little bit different. Stars recommended 10 cards. Ooh. Aha, okay. Does that not have 10 cards in it? Intermediate. We'll do the recommended. I guess I was doing the intermediate stuff last time. Also, yesterday we ended up playing against this Elias kid a ton. I just happened to keep choosing what was happening for the days associated with him. Only did a Daniel battle one day, but since we're just doing one day, I don't need to use the recycling center and recycle out cards, because I'm not going to be doing that. So I am going to go back to taking on Elias again, but that means we get to see a cat, which is delightful. I mean, just look at how freaking cute this is. I'm not playing it just because it's cute, but it is exceptionally cute. And I enjoy the music. One of them in particular is a bit of a bop, but we'll see if that one pops up today or not. We need candy to use cards. They're going to block my first card. I'm going to get some extra candy. And I'm just going to have that one be the one that gets blocked. Losing player gains 2. Dang it. I should have had that be the one that get blocked, because that's not going to get used right now. And maybe not used at all. We're going to end our turn. I think the animations are just so good, so delightful. And then all the little critter stickers ended up on screen. The cat swipe is great. I don't know that it's going to happen in this deck, so it might not happen today, but there's also a card where you have a snake that's like wrapped around that bar at the top. That is pretty fun, even for someone that doesn't like snakes. Dang, okay. Not a whole lot going on that turn, but we're still coming out ahead, so that's good. Let's get another card. Just doing that. I don't really want to make the multiplier worse, and I'm not the losing player. This should win it. At the end of week 1, there was a boss fight that instead of requiring like 20 favorites, 20 stars, you needed 50. And actually got that multiplier up to big ×4 for a while. There were some huge swings back and forth. I really thought I was going to lose, but I didn't. I won eventually. Gain stars equal to costs. I guess this would be good to throw on a card that costs like 3 sticker or 3 candy or more. Add to release chests. I don't know what that icon is yet. And we don't have a bug deck. So even though it's going to be the only fight we actually do today, for whenever I pick this up more, I'm going to take this candy lollipop sticker. Medium shop. Okay, do you have anything for 3 or less? You do! Ah, this is the sticker I was talking about. The snake. Card costs 1 less candy to play from hand. That's really good. Let's get that one. And let's get ourselves a cat. Oh, now we're at the flea market and I used all of my money, but that's okay. I don't want anything that is that expensive yet anyway. Not really doing much of a bug deck thing, so we don't really miss out. And now we get to craft a new card, and we got a trio of stickers. So let's for sure have these 2 on there. I actually don't want this to go on here because then it kind of nullifies the boost you're getting from having that candy on it. So this is our new card. I'm just gonna have this cat and a lollipop. All done. I know that was quick, but I do love this game. We're just gonna do it that one day here in week 1. So yeah, I guess I unlocked week 2, but that requires playing through week 1. So I wonder how many weeks are ultimately in the full game. Are we playing through a whole summer? Are we playing through a school year? I don't know. We'll find out. Having the demo drop just a month after the game was announced, and it being like this clean and polished, I figured this game is pretty far along. I don't think we're going to have to wait forever for the full release. And I will play more of this on my own time, and I will absolutely play the full game when it's out. But for now, we're going to say goodbye. And I think it's time to build some wizards. Let's update. Ooh, that's not a category. So let's do this. Okay. Immediately into the music. Okay. I'm just gonna dive in. I don't think I have anything I need to change. So this game, we're just making wizards. It's just a little character creator, and then after we create the character, we learn about them. I'm not sure how they generate that. I hope it's not AI. What do we got here, though? We got body color, hair color, ears, noses, eyes, brows, mouths, blush, bonus effects, plus all their clothes and whatnot. Okay. Ooh. I like this. I like bangs that need to be cut, kind of like my own right now. They're getting a little bit wild. Ooh, we can turn them around. Cool. Okay. What do we think for the hair here? Whoa. I think we're gonna go long. They're just gonna have very long hair. This gives me like a little bit of Adventure Time Finn when he reveals his long locks. Actually, yeah. Should we make them blonde? No, let's check what these look like. Whoa. Okay, I think we're going with this reddish one. Ooh. Okay, they're getting one pierced ear. If these were just a little less bright, I think they kind of clash with our wizard friend here. That feels right. Eyes closed. Winky wizard. Okay, this face looks genuinely happy. Whoa. This wizard has been smoking something. Oh, that looks nice too. We might just do an eyes closed wizard. Whoa. What you got going on there with your left eye? Or both of them? Okay. I think these are actually just kind of sweet. We're gonna do that. Raised brows. But then somehow it becomes sinister. Just gotta change the eyebrows and it goes from like kind of a sweet smile to like mocking. I'm gonna stick with the standard ones. I might be basic and... Okay, wait, vampire teeth. I was like, I might be basic and just pick the first one for this wizard too. Okay, no, we're getting fangs. Do we want any blush? Whoa. Okay, let's do a little bit. What are the bonuses? Select multiple. Oh, just more like accessories. Ah, that's what's added with this one. Okay, the freckles are nice on this little vampire wizard. We'll go with the light freckles. They don't seem like a glasses person to me. This is very... I don't know, like Souls or Elden Ring like to me. I think I maybe had a character in one of those games for a moment that underneath their crazy helmet was just eyes covered. Okay. I think we're gonna do 2 wizards before we dive into Wyrmhall. Whoa. What's... Aha, okay. You know what? It's gonna be in the 80s tomorrow. I'm gonna pretend the like base clothes are... It's summer, but let's see what the attire options are like, and then I might go back and switch them. This feels very wizardy to me. Okay, we're going with this one. It doesn't matter that the base clothes underneath are minimal. What? Oh, that's the base clothes color. Let's just pretend it's black under there. Attire. I'm a sucker for varying reds and pinks and greens. I think that's gonna be the move. Or we just go like tone on tone on tone. They look like an anime character now. I feel like there's so many anime where it's like, okay, the character's hair is green and they wear green, or it's blue and blue is like their color. We're gonna go with that trope, I guess, for wizard number 1. Whoa, this hat's kind of wild. It's a chandelier wizard hat. Okay, this feels like an Elden Ring thing to me. To have your head in a cage. This kind of crown vibe is fun. But I think they need an actual proper hat. Whoa. I kind of love this mask. I'm gonna go with this hat though that has this little chip in it. And I think I'm just gonna stick with our reds on reds on reds kind of vibe. Oh, wizard with a whip. Dang. Okay, the hammer. Awesome. Just some corn? Some elote. What? Look at this little mouse. There's a mouse running around our apartment somewhere. There's a giant hole underneath our sink, and I think there's a mouse just hanging out on our floor. We saw the cats chasing after it one day, and it slipped away. So hopefully it just knows to avoid the apartment that has 2 cats in it, so it can live somewhere else. Oh, so many are so good. I think I'm gonna go with this one, the like snake staff magic color. Ooh, there isn't. Oh, maybe it's just because some of these are more magical looking. No, none of them are really. I thought some of these were kind of like emanating stuff, like other aspects of the wizard were. Okay. Well, I'm still gonna pick this like red with some blue one, I think. Oh, we have a cloak on top of this too. This looks like it would just fall off. I'm going with the big shoulder pad one, I think. But can we choose the cloak color at some point too? Or is the cloak going to be the one thing that's just way different? Because then I'm going to drop it. Tiny bit of foot poking through. Versus no feet. We're just doing the no feet for now. Bonus effects. Oh, what are you? Oh, this would pair well with the sword. Or like that. Oh my god. I don't know, there's something about having this snake staff and being surrounded by these little mice that I kind of dig. Okay. Mice are happening. They can't happen with the books. I think I'm gonna go with that vibe. And yeah, assuming I can't change the color for the cloak, I'm gonna just drop the cloak. I think this is it. I think this is wizard number 1. What is their name? Oh, we do pick their name, and then they generate other stuff from there. Okay. She looks like a she, her, femme wizard, though. I have no idea. I'm bad at making names for characters. Half the time I make up my own name, or I ask my partner, look at this character, look at this boy with blue hair who's probably royalty or something, and has a sword that he can ride like a hoverboard. What is his name? I don't know. We're going with that. regenerate. Ooh. Many tomes of history fail to recall the early days of Wyrmhall's life. There were uncertain times due to the terrible reign of the sentient avalanche Goom. Sentient avalanche sounds awesome. Wyrmhall was so hungry once, she even considered eating a metal shoe. She didn't, of course. Luckily, she came across a field of sleeping soot gremlins and managed to steal some valuable loot. Did the gremlins also steal it first and she was just stealing from them, or she just a bandit? After several years, Wyrmhall found a stable job at a merchant stall for spools of linen. The pay wasn't great, but she was able to buy some luxuries, like swamp laps, and the occasional spellbook, which Wyrmhall would study diligently whenever she could. Few myths and legends rival the time when Wyrmhall was in all-out brawl fest between Elder Dragon Dramus and Halgith, captain of the Terror Blade. Wyrmhall held her ground against those legendary foes and ultimately saved a royal fairy court from being destroyed. Wyrmhall was henceforth called Wyrmhall the Strong. Yeah, let's screenshot that. And let's call it Wyrmhall the Strong. I did not expect this character to have, like, the Strong as their kind of, like, nickname. I mean, they just look cheery and they're surrounded by mice. Let's do a second one. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna try to remove some things. And then we'll regenerate. Okay. Let's go with the lighter nose this time. Let's actually have her eyes being a little wonky. Thicker brows. Kind of like that one. Okay, no, we're just gonna go weirder with this one. They got a snake tongue, but they're not gonna get a snake staff like Wyrmhall had. And let's give you some different things. You're not getting glasses. Glasses are coming away. That looks a little off. You can have an eyebrow piercing. You can have a different choker. Okay. I think this is what I'm gonna... Oh wait, they should have hair. They should have hair. This is kind of fun. Okay, they're not gonna get the same hair. So they have... This hair looks like the helmets that the rebel soldiers have in, like, original Star Wars A New Hope, but if their hair was the helmet. I'll make it with this one. I think the bangs look fun with those eyebrows. We should change hair color. I'm not going to do the tone-on-tone thing again. I'm going to resist. The green looks good. Okay, let's give you more clothes. This just changes the paint color. Okay. I'm avoiding tone-on-tone, so let's not do one of the many shades of green and blue. Whoa. Okay, you're like explorer wizard. So this changes the shirt under. Kind of like the red because it matches their tongue. Not gonna do the mask though, because then we can't see this face that we have created. Okay, what does this look like with different color? Oh, this hat can't change colors. It's not a hat, it's a crown, so... This changes colors, though. I'm kind of feeling this one for them, though. And I think it's gonna be red again. It is. That's happening. Okay, you're not getting the snake stuff. Oh, the magic color changes the floor plus stuff like this bucket. Okay. Okay, I would have changed the magic color last time to change that, but I didn't realize that because I got these things in a different order. You do not look like a book and scroll person, though. You might be a whip wizard. No. The hammer feels too good. Oh, the magic changes their weird magic eye. I don't know why I called it weird. It's not weird. It's cool. Alright, I think I'm gonna go with this orangey one. And they will get a cloak. Like, that looks like a more natural fit. Although, this one being kind of like dirty also seems right for this character. Ooh, we can actually see feet. I'm gonna go with these. Okay. Not going with that. Again, books, not their vibe, but I'm not gonna do the mice again. So let's go with the candles. And let's just have a different base, just for the sake of it. And just a simple black background. Okay, you are not Renala. Ooh. Oh, scam likely doesn't fit. Well, it will if we just don't put a space in it. You are NB, scam likely, explorer wizard who has probably had some accidents which has resulted in the magic eye and the snake tongue, and you just roll with the punches. Okay. When Scam Likely was born, the general vibe in the air was a frightened feeling. That makes sense. Though that may have been because Scam Likely's small village was also being raided by cheese raiders. I would probably be one of the cheese raiders. I love cheese. As Scam Likely grew up, they stomped a lot. Yeah, I get it. Sometimes this would involve a moth egg. What? They stomped a lot? Would they stomp on moth eggs? Eventually, Scam Likely managed to find work at the cat dens of Kilt. But it wasn't long before they felt the call to adventure. Totally an adventure wizard. Look at them. Scam Likely managed to find a wizard willing to teach them magic. The only problem? They like to hang out at the Citrian Treasury Palace. I don't know why it was hard for me to say Citrian Treasury Palace, and always smelled like puzzle spheres. Despite this, the wizard was quite skilled, and Scam Likely learned a lot. Scam Likely was once caught in a chaos storm. They remembered looking around and seeing all manner of unusual things. Rolled up carpets would turn into cheese wheels, and forgotten blankets would sometimes get spooky. Luckily, Scam Likely knew how to weather the storm and escaped while only being a little burnt. Scam Likely was thus called Scam Likely the Graceful. Once again. Oh no, look at our wild wizard. And they're graceful. I love that for them. Not what I expected. Again. Okay, this was a delight. We're gonna move on to the main event. Wyrmhall, Brush, and Banter. which has a very similar art style. Because officially, Wizbuilder is supposed to be in the world of Wyrmhall. Any options I should be noted. I'm immediately going to turn this volume down a little bit, at least for myself. Hopefully it sounds okay elsewhere. I'm going to bring the volume down even a little bit more. Okay. Everything else is fine. Let's start the game. I think it is supposed to be 2 to 3 hours, but we will see. I have about 3.5 hours of time left. Wyrmhall, place between places. Lightless halls, now called home. Countless worlds collide, where one is many, where one is among many, where many become one. Some guy, probably. Temp job offer. My first 2 jobs outside of college were temp jobs and they were miserable. Help wanted. Temporary position. 1 week. It's very temporary. Artifact cleaner. If interested, reach out to Bimbly. I love that name. Bimbly, manager of The Brush and Banter. Dragon Hall East, under the rock pillar. Note, this role requires opposable thumbs. I don't know, could you clean things without thumbs? Maybe. Whoa. This is a cool space. And I like that ghost. Many ghosts. Hey, Bimbly. Alright, little goblin. Welcome to the Brush and Banter Cleaning Kiosk. I'm long overdue for a break, so you'll be managing this kiosk for the next week. Yeah, dude, take vacation. Vacation's important. As I'm sure you know, Wyrmhall is a realm that connects to countless worlds all across... Why are we starting words with an X? Slam is what I'm going to say. I know that's a Z sound, but I don't know what else to call this. Because of that, Wyrmhall gets countless visitors every day, on top of those who choose to actually live here. Whoa. So, some of those people need things cleaned, and that's where you come in. Let's teach you the basics. We got a brush, we got some cloths. In a moment, I'll hand you an object. Click and drag anywhere to rotate it. To clean it, simply click on the brush, and then click on the orange dirt clods. You have other tools for other messes. Try experimenting to see what works. Did you get all of that? Yep, I did. Okay, we got this bell. We got some dirt on the inside. We got some dirt on the outside. Ooh. Right, I want you to pick up a bell. Am I being an idiot? We got these dirt clods here too. Okay, I was being an idiot. I understand how this controls now. I thought that there was one on the inside. There we go. Okay. Well done. This is the kiosk bell. Ring this bell when you're satisfied with your work. Give it a ring. Yeah, initially I thought once I clicked on an item and we were clicking around, the object wouldn't turn, but it did. Threw me off for a second. Here's some last bits of advice. If you aren't sure how to clean something, check the cleaning manual on the shelf to the left. Some clients may have specific requests or warnings. I think there's going to be some wild magical items that do things or explode or something if we clean them wrong. Finally, if you're struggling to get something perfectly clean and you aren't enjoying yourself, just hit the bell. Basically, don't let perfect be the enemy of great. And with that, you are ready for clients, and I'm ready to sleep on a sunny beach for 7 days straight. Good for you, Bimbly. Feel free to keep the income you earn. I don't think the owner will mind. Are you the owner, or are you speaking for somebody else? Okay, ring when finished. Brush, dirt, cloth, swirlies. Okay. We're gonna get more items for other things. Cool. Both of our cats are asleep like 6 feet away from me. One of them is stretching, but he's not getting up. Worm Day is Monday. Or Sunday, I guess. Sunday is the start of the week. Oh yeah, hell yeah. Fashionable ghosts. Okay, so like my compass is like broken or something. Okay. It's a natural compass, so like be careful or whatever. Okay. We have multiple types of dirt on here. Let's start chipping away at these with the brush. And I think cloth is for squiggly dudes. Oh, got a little more. Okay, I'm assuming it's perfect. So it's like still broken or something? Yeah, it's only clean, dude. Okay, thank you for the square token. Ooh, what are those running across? What are you? Suspicious spiderling. A vampire spider? Ah, it's always nice to visit Wyrmhall. The world where I live is so stuffy. So many rules. I think you probably break them. So many laws. I need this cleaned. Can it be like a bloody sword or something? Magic mites have infested my study again. You'll need to collect them with that bag of yours. Okay. Perhaps it's also worth mentioning. Don't touch the claws. You'll die. You will die instantly if you touch them. Okay. But then I can't clean it. Okay. Maybe it's just don't touch the actual literal claw bits. Alright. I think we almost got it. What am I oh, there's some more dirt up here. And I guess there's dirt on the talons. Okay. Successfully cleaned, didn't get killed. So you survived. We did. Good. That's swell. It's swell that you didn't just die right now. Thanks. On top of that, it's absolutely spotless. Thank you for your hard work. I will remember this. I'm just picturing that in like the Walking Dead game. Suspicious Spiderling will remember this. I haven't played a Telltale game in a minute. I think we're gonna see Suspicious Spiderling again. Love your little eyebrows, bro. Hey, sis. I was gonna just call him bro. He is our brother. Okay. Found a weird cursed skull in an alley. Holding it feels weird. Okay, bro. Seriously, please. We'll clean this weird cursed skull that is probably gonna do bad things to our entire family. Oh, shoot. The cursed skull is talking. What do you think you're doing? Did you even think to ask my permission? How barbaric. Well, can I keep cleaning you? You got a lot of these little dudes living in you. You still persist? Fool! You must not know who I am. I am Galbathor! Leader of the Burning Hand, Master of Undeath. If you knew what I was once capable of, you would not dare treat me this way. But what are you capable of now? I'm not worried about what you were once capable of. Can you still mess with me and my brother currently? Or are you powerless because you're just a skull with no body? Brushing your teeth right now, my dude. Now I'm not sure what I have missed. There's nothing with the eyes and nose. I'm not seeing any other dirt and stuff in the teeth. I'm not seeing anything else inside the skull. I think I'm gonna cave and not let perfection get in the way of greatness here in a moment, but I would like to get a perfect on this skull. Think you're gonna judge me if I clean you without your permission and then don't even do a good enough job? Found it. Awesome. Thanks, sis. Now I have to sell this to some chumpo. I like that. Love this place. Bye, loser. We will see our bro again. Although he might be cursed next time. Whoa. Shadowy figure. I heard this kiosk has a reputation for discretion. Would that be accurate? Not exactly the response I was looking for. I said, sure, what do you want from me? I suppose I'll believe you. Please clean this shadow amulet. Does it look awesome? Whoa. It just looks crazy and not what I thought it would look like. Okay, switch into cloth duty. Cloth of duty. And I think there's just dirt left. I don't recall having played another game cleaning objects like this. Assemble with care, you're like rebuilding them and turning them around. It's more puzzle gamey, although this is kind of light casual puzzle. You're solving the puzzle of cleaning the item. It was a pleasure to see you work. Okay, bro. You have real skills with your tools. Why are you being weird? Farewell, little goblin, and remember, discretion. I wonder how much all this is worth. I guess we'll find out at the end of the day, or maybe the end of the week. Hopefully the end of the day. Ooh. Awesome. An actual wizard, much like the two we just made, although with a skeletal arm and shoulder that we could not make. Haha, yes, it is true! I am an actual wizard. I know. It must feel amazing to be near me. What, dude? It has come to my attention that you are a highly skilled cleaner of charms, though you're not what I expected. Wyrmhall always seems to surprise me whenever I visit. You see, my Soul Fire Lotus Charm, TM, I kind of love that, and its surrounding enclosure have seen their fair share of adventuring. Not to brag, they sort of prevented this entire plane of existence from collapsing a few times. Oh, heck with it. I trust you with my legendary, one-of-a-kind Soulfire Lotus Charm, TM. It has the ability to end all existence, you know. Just don't touch. Okay. Yep. I'm an expert eradicator. It's my first day on the job. Okay. Let's see if I botch this, because they didn't get specific with the don't touch the talon, so what if I mean, I'm not going to touch the spike at the end, but what if I accidentally touch something else that I shouldn't? Maybe I'm going to die. Okay. This music is pretty sweet. I can't think of what it reminds me of, just 90s gaming. But not a particular game is coming to mind. It is awesome, so... Let's get that. Some more dirt under there. And the bottom. Switch to the cloth. Spotless. Didn't touch anything we weren't supposed to. Perfect. Thanks, actual wizard. You really got into the nooks and crannies. Sure did, bud. And as far as I'm aware, all of existence is still here. You know, I might be in the market for a wizard's assistant. By assistant, I mean someone to meticulously clean my vast archive of treasures and artifacts. Thinking we're gonna have several repeat customers from this first day. I mean, I could do it all at the snap of my fingers, but it's a principle. You should clean your own artifacts. You should do it. Yeah, I can imagine you cleaning them yourself. No, dude. Anyway, I'll let you know if I decide to bestow you the incredible honor of being my assistant. Toodles, little goblin. Most punchable face in the game so far, an actual wizard. Alright, Worm Day is coming to a close. Oh, we got a piggy bank. Copper chip. Okay. Silver slug. Worth many regular slugs. Okay, so we're also just getting all sorts of different currencies because people from all over the realm are coming. Okay. Everybody's coming here because of the lack of loss. Cursed doubloon. Oh yeah, we just have all of these now. Link Bank looks starving. I had one good day of pay. Ooh, whoa. Oh, there's that mask from Wizbuilder. And this looks like Wizbuilder as well. We have a villain in this cleaning game? My lord, I have wonderful news. It's about the parade at the end of this week. The parade's route. It's just as you anticipated. You're so smart. Fool. You mistake intelligence for careful planning. Though I am quite smart. The board is finally set. The pieces are in place, and it all rests on the small cleaning kiosk. Your move, Gord. Alright, I'm in. I was already in, and they reeled me in farther with whatever is happening with this parade. Tuesday. Boop. Oh, we haven't used this yet. What's up, dude? Are we gonna... Mouse Catcher Tatwin. This is like Bug Catcher Joey in Pokemon or something. Mouse Catcher just being like a type of trainer. So where's the bat guy that runs this place? Vacation. Yeah, good for him. That's what I said. That was like always working. Like every single day. Glad to see him get that work-life balance of having 1 week off. Capitalism. As for me, the job never ends. Yeah. I'm a little surprised there'd be, well, I'm not surprised there'd be a lot of mice. I'm surprised there'd be a lot of living mice, because I imagine some of these creatures may be eating them. Like, what is happening over there? So, you're like, replacing the bat? Oh, that's right, cleaning. I didn't want to say yes, because it's just for a week. I assume you need, like, a special artifact to clean, right? Wait. I have those kinds of things. What's it gonna be? So I have like this really mysterious artifact here. Okay, here it is. There's like a lot of dirt on it. You need to really get in there. Hope you're up for it. Remember to treat it with care. It's like really special. It's gonna be something simple but special to them, maybe. And I'm probably gonna have to use the magnifying glass for the first time to see some dirt. What? Is this all dirt fully covering the thing? Is it just dirt? Is there nothing in the dirt? Yep. What happened? Wow, must have mistaken it for a large piece of dirt. Yep, we're very important. Thank you, Goblin. You really saved the day. Must have left my very real artifact at home by mistake. Yeah, it's probably sitting there. Okay, so you just don't have anything. And you came here to chat with the bat who's gone, gave me dirt so I'd have something to do. I'm not gonna demand payment. You can go, all I did was clean dirt. Yeah, bye, dude. Are you gonna turn? Nope. Ooh. You look cool. You look like you would be in another Crab's Treasure and just be some kind of silly cart hanging out in town. Hey, Bimbley. I'm not Bimbley. There we go. Yeah. You must be the temp he mentioned a while back. I suppose that means he's on vacation. Good for him. I'm glad everyone's like, good for that dude taking vacation. I'm still alive. That's the spirit. I might have heard cleaning magic artifacts is a surprisingly dangerous profession. Though no one does it better than Bimbley. Anyway, I don't have anything dangerous for you to clean today. It's just an enchanted teacup. Plundering ancient ruins is always better when I can stop for a tea break. Hell yeah, dude. Sure, I love tea. Let's clean this teacup. What else we got? Ooh. Oh, and now there's just more in you. Okay. And more again, still. Okay, yeah, every time we flip, it gets more stuff. Is this even possible to clean? Okay, yeah. It's not gonna just always happen. There was an end to it. Wow. It's perfect! Like the day I found it in that Lich's dinner table. I dare say, you could give dear Bimbley a challenge if you ever opened up your own kiosk. Yeah, if I just have a rival cleaning kiosk right across the street, like I'm a gas station owner. Well, the dungeons are calling me. I'll be sure to stop by next time I find myself in Wyrmhall. Ooh. I think that will make up for the lack of payment from the mouse catcher. It's very chill. Good music. I feel like it could be adventuring, could be hanging out in a tavern, or it could be in a cleaning kiosk with this music. Oh, what? I missed the ahem. You're invisible, my dude. I mean, I know that I'm invisible, but still, you can't even see a hint of radiant beauty? No, I got nothing. Well, it's your loss. I've come to you today because I've dropped my invisible globe and it has gotten quite messy. Yes, it's a globe of all the invisible places in my world. That makes sense. So you can see it's quite messy. I'm hoping you can make it spotless again. Okay. This is a fun little challenge. I can't quite tell what's going on with these. I think they're maybe... yeah, those little dudes. And dirt. I say nothing. It's perfect. Oh, how beautiful. You can really see how clean it is by not being able to see anything. I really dug that, actually. This has become my favorite of the invisible globes that I own. I simply can't wait to show this to my partner. You've done a tremendous job. I hope this payment will be adequate, but I won't be able to see the payment. But I heard it. I heard it. And things moved. This is very funny bit. Bro, you got some dirty corn? Hey, sis. So something horrible happens to me. I sold that skull earlier to some big-time chumpo, and I used the profits to buy a tasty snack. But then it slipped my hand and landed on the ground. Seriously? I'm dead serious. That skull cursed me or something. Maybe they even cursed me to be extra hungry. Alright, fine, I'll clean your corn. I didn't expect this, like, little brother dynamic to be in the game, but I think it's fun. Also, I can clean the dirt that's here. And I will. Okay, awesome. I didn't think of that. Thanks, sis. You're the best. Love you. I'll say love you too this time. Whoa. Who was inside there, Tank Man? I need this watch cleaned. Unlike you, who can just sit in your kiosk all day, I actually value my time. What the fuck, Tank Man? So to make sure you don't waste any of my time, I've set it to ring in 1 minute. If you're not done cleaning when the time has passed, you won't see a single coin from me. Your time started 10 seconds ago. You shitting me with this, Tank Man? Why are you such a Karen? Let's see if we can do it. There's kind of a lot going on with your watch. If you value your watch and your time so much, why'd you let it get in this state, Tank Man? Is there anything more in there? There is more stuff in there. Shoot, I don't see anything else. Looking at all of the sides. Oh, there was more dirt. Shit, Tank Man. There was one piece of dirt in there, and I was looking at the gears for so long and just had to come by until the end. Didn't get paid by 2 people today. Dang. Sentient Sword Gabby. Hello. Hey. Yeah, I do. As you can see, I need to be cleaned. I'll pay you, obviously, if that's a concern. It's just... I can't do it myself, for obvious reasons. Okay, this is our second sentient object we're cleaning, but the first one that actually asked us to clean it. I can't tell if that's like dirt on the side of the eyes. I think it is. Okay, it is. Oh, and I didn't notice all of them. Cool. There you go, Gabby. Oh, wow. This is incredible. I feel so clean. I've forgotten how good this feels. Thank you. I'll be back for sure. Cool. Thank you. End of Tuesday. Fire gem. Hot enough to cook with. Whoa. Well, we mostly got those. Certainly not a scam. Because we heard it hit. It's real. Can we sell these at the end of the week? Are you still hungry, Oink Bank? Ah, famished! Dang. Like the calendar. Straight into day 3. No sinister parade. Grummeth. Gramuth? I'm gonna say Grummeth. Grummeth is day 3. Ooh, let's clean the dirt. And open up shop. Whoa, you look wild. You look awesome. Aha. Alright, suspicious spider. You're still alive, I see. Good, good. I have another item that needs your expertise. I'm so sorry to say, it's another very dangerous artifact. You're racked with remorse. Because you're an arachnid? What can you do? Things need to be cleaned, and cleaners need things to clean. Okay. Even if such things are highly sensitive, explosive, magical, so sensitive that even hovering over one of the pokey bits might be enough to set it off. What? Why are you like this? Oh, God. I'm trying to not hover over the pokey bits. I'm trying to actively avoid it to the best of my ability. So if he was very serious with that, I don't explode this thing. Oh. I did hover over it a little bit, though. Like the song change. I'm glad that it's not a particularly, like, fast and intense song, because that would be a little much. What am I missing? I'm missing something. But what? Oh. Shit. I found it right at the end and I did the thing I said I was avoiding and I died. It didn't just like blow up on our face and be like, here's a goof. It's like, no, we died. Well, it's good to know that there's fail states in this game. Alright, yep, I got it, dude. I'm gonna skip through your dialogue this time and try to not blow up again. So close. So close. Dang it. Okay. I am not this diligent about cleaning anything in life, but I will be to not explode again. Very careful. Okay. What else we got? Oh, I see you over here. Oof. Okay. Didn't fail twice. Well, it seems you have once again survived, sort of. You didn't see my death. That is just swell. Perfectly swell. Don't come back. I'll have other customers. Leave me alone. Don't bring more bombs. Ooh, look at that dude. Okay, bro, is this a disguise or are you actually a separate little old person? Oh, it's somebody else. Old Goby. Hey there, little one. Old Goby. Thought I'd come say hi to my favorite little goblin. Why'd you wait till day 3, dude? I hope these market chumpos aren't treating you poorly. Big time chumpos. Especially the actual wizard. Have a good day in the market then. Listen here, little one. If any of them push you too hard, come see me about it. I have connections and stuff. They will regret it big time. Anyways, I was wondering if you'd help me. I was wondering if you'd help out an old gobbler like me. You see, I was going about my day as usual, smashing as many toes as I could with this here walking stick. I love that for you all, Goopy. And some fancy schmancy magic chumpo cursed my walking stick. Now it's crawling with little bugs, and they're starting to get hungry. Old Goby has got a few tasty bites already. I'll tell you, these days you can't smash toes like you used to. What's the market coming to? Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, outside of those little dudes biting you, your walking stick's not that bad. There you go, dude. Old Goby. Oh, I think this will work much better. Yeah, there's nothing on it trying to bite you. Looks like you even got some of the other messes on there. I got all of them. I got a new clean walking stick and the market is full of toes to smash. Thank you, little Miss Goblin. Hope the rest of your day is free of chumpos. What? You paid me in those? What the hell? Alright, that's fine. Ooh, mysterious. This is a cool ship. Whoa, dude. I hope one of these will be a customer. They're like awesome. Okay. Slowly getting off your ship and walking right through that person. Hello there, Astral Sea Captain. Nice ship. Nice kiosk. I'm looking for someone to clean my ship's anchor. Okay. See, I was on a delivery job, sailing through a particularly rough patch of the Astral Sea, when a great beast emerged from the celestial waters. I kid you not, it could have swallowed my ship whole. I'm certain it was one of the legendary key bearers. Creatures of myth, said to hold the keys to different types of realities in their very hearts. Some say Gord slew such beasts to make the worm doors. No, I don't know what the worm doors are. Okay, that makes sense. It's born here, my friend. Oh my, you've probably seen many strange things growing up here. Huh. I imagine you have so many interesting friends. I know like an old guy and my brother. The anchor, dude. It's just time for its biannual cleaning. The Astral Sea can be quite corrosive if you don't maintain your ship's anchor. That reminds me of a great story that happened to a fellow captain. A goblin, much like yourself. I think her ship was called the Salty Scarab. If you think about it, it's an odd name for a ship. It sort of sounds like the Salty Scab. But you can always tell how clever a captain is from the name of their ship. That's not something they teach you in Celestial Sailing School. I was about to ask what your ship's name is. My ship's name is the Friendship. Thought it'd be more applicable if I had a crew. Anyway, where was I? I want more. I want more. That's right, the key bearers. I did what any self-respecting captain would have done. I followed the beast. In its wake, I witnessed new constellations form from the fabric of stars themselves. I felt adventure in my old bones. That moment made me wish I had a crew to share it with. Dude, are you lonely? Do you just need friends? You have no crew? No crew. Your ship is the Friendship. Or is your friendship with the ship? Pursued the beast to a mysterious island, which was shrouded by a fog so cold I thought my teeth would fall out. It does not sound pleasant. However, my ship was so damaged before I could reach the shore that I made the call to turn back. But I plan to return! Before I do, I need to ensure that my ship is in better condition, including cleaning this anchor. This is a smaller anchor than I anticipated, based on that ship. I am not complaining. And now that we got a lot of dirt. Okay, that's cool. There you go, Astral Sea Captain. Yeah, I'm done. Sorry, I was lost in thought. Thanks for not handing me a bomb. Thinking about that mysterious island I followed the key bearer to. Now that my anchor is clean, my next stop is the mysterious island that key bearer ended up at. I suppose I'll go now. Alone. Thank you for listening. It was nice to share a story with someone for once. How about this? If I make it back from the island, I'll stop by here and tell you about it. Okay, I'll be your friend for the week. It's day 3 already though, dude. Bye. I still wonder what these tiny little things are. Are those just mice? Are those mice running around and that's why there's the mice catchers? We do meet again, shadowy figure. I was perusing my archive of shadow amulets and noticed one of my ancient amulets is in need of a cleaning. I am still willing to do it. Hand me the amulet. Okay. Oh, wrong item. There we go. Ooh, some more dirt. More dirt. I was gonna say, I think we got everything on the inside, and we super did not. Okay. Okay, I got that. Some more of these tucked under there. What exactly are those supposed to be? It was just the sake of having a different shape. Perfect. So far, the only non-perfect is the bomb, or not the bomb, the 1 minute timer for the watch. And it looks like there was just one piece of dirt left at the end that I just could not find for like half the time, and then it went off before I could clean it. I do know that there's like different endings or outcomes to this game, and I believe it is at least partially based on how well you do or don't do at cleaning. So I wonder if there was a get all perfect end that I'm gonna miss out on for the one timed one. I really appreciate it. Farewell, little goblin. It's quite the exit. Are you gonna pay me this time and give me something other than dirt? Tadwin? Number 1 customer, you didn't pay. Come back with a real genuine artifact this time. What's that supposed to mean? This is a 100% grade A magical artifact. I guarantee you, you'll be rushing to clean it. Have you ever seen Boots of Speed? Well, more like Boot of Speed. There's only one. Legend says that if you have both boots, you'll be really fast. Some say 4.5% faster than normal walking speed. Fortunately, the bonus requires both shoes, and I have no clue where the other one is. It's not just a boot. Okay, I'll do it. Will you pay me this time? You don't have to pay a lot, because I'm just cleaning one boot, but I would like to be compensated for my work, Tadwin. At least the dirt thing before was quick and silly and simple, so it's not that bad you didn't pay, but you got a mouse in your boot. Hello there. Oh, you're a talking mouse. Yes, it is true. I am only a lowly mouse. While these halls are vast and its patrons many, I am hoping, however, vainly, that you would be kind enough to hear my tale. What? You see, I, like many of my kind, have been hunted by the great beast that now stands before you. Countless mice have been captured at the hands of that singular force. As a child, my parents warned me of the beast. I remember how scared and small I felt. And as I found myself warning my own children of the dangers of the mouse catcher, I knew I could not remain idle. I began to seek out the mouse catcher and study him from afar. Any mistake would spell disaster for my plan. Luckily, I was careful enough to evade his gaze. After many days of studying, I learned his patterns. This knowledge has prevented many from being captured. But that was not enough. I needed to stop his reign of terror. I learned of his quest to find a magical artifact for you to clean. I knew once he found one, he would approach your kiosk. Doing so, the beast would pass under the roof, something he rarely does while on patrol. A unique opportunity, you see. I climbed to the roof of your kiosk. When he passed under, I steeled myself and took a breath. I leapt with all of my might, flinging my small form into the air, and landed in this slightly warm object. You do not know me, nor do you have any obligations to me, but I implore you, for the sake of my mission, for the sake of my children, do not mention my presence. I know where he is keeping the others. I must know the fate of my kind. Okay. Can I get a perfect without cleaning you? I sure can. Alright, there you go with a boot that totally doesn't have a talking mouse in it. It's a splendid boot, is it not? Truly an artifact worthy of your skills. Glad we sorted that out, that I am indeed the owner of many artifacts of magic now. If you ever find the second boot, I'll be sure to speed over and get it cleaned. I'm not going to tell you about the mouse. But yeah, you should pay this time. Alright, yeah, I'm on Team Mouse. Maybe I will get compensated if I help the mouse. Sis. I don't feel so good. You don't look so good. I think the skull really did curse me. Or maybe it was just because you ate dirty corn from the ground. Oh no, you're like sick, dude. Oh, the corn is still here. Sis. I'm sorry I picked up that Chumpo skull. That was a real dumb thing to do. Who's coming up to the window? Oh, of course. Oh, Gobi. Your bro is cursed big time. What do we do? I'll ask around, see if we can get some epic level curse hunters your way. Ain't likely to be cheap though. Well, I'm working. Cause this Gab's mad cursed. Well, us Gabs are built tough, eh? We get cursed all the time. Remember Tunk? That Gab turned into a magma slug. Even that wore off after a few weeks. Bro just needs to hang on until we find a curse hunter to hire. Just make sure you got enough loot to pay him with. So now I think all of our income from this week is gonna go toward saving our sick, stupid brother from this skull curse. Grummeth is over. What is day 4 gonna be called? Petrified might. Gold sphere. So many mites. Are you still famished, Bank? It's not famished, but it looks hungry. Alright, we're almost halfway. We're at the midpoint now. We're on day 4-7, middle of the game. Lazy day. Love that. Okay, let's tidy up our space. I see that mask. We're being spied on. Yep. I see you, dude. Whoa. Whoa. Many-eyed creature. Greetings, little morsel. Sup. I have an item that needs cleaning. And you are a cleaner that needs money. How about a mutual exchange? See, I've just escaped from a particularly nasty trap. While I've been enjoying the changes to Wyrmhall, I discovered my rune cannon has eroded quite a bit. You don't seem alarmed. I don't know what a rune cannon is. Should I be alarmed? It seems my suspicions were correct. This era has all but forgotten the terrible power of rune cannons. Perhaps the Arbiter succeeded in eradicating them. Well, you needn't worry about it. Just make sure that the eye doesn't look at you. Oof. Okay. Is this going to be another... Oh my god. Yeah, this will be another fail state. But there's so much to clean in there. I gotta just be careful about it. Like, really careful. Dang. Okay. Trying to get it perfect while also not getting cursed or killed or something. I mean, it's definitely looked at me a little bit, but hopefully not enough to be a problem. Is there any other dirt on the outside of this? Totally. Okay. Got it. That wasn't that bad. Thank you. Wonder if you've dealt with similarly dangerous things. Yeah, a few of them. Anyway, I'm off to see all that's changed while I was ensnared in that devious trap. Oh, and one more thing. Don't tell anyone I came here. Yeah. Alright. I won't mention rune cannons. Okay, I like the word friendo a lot. Partially because of Saga, which is a fantastic read. I'm a little bit behind on. I have a friend from Saga back here. A friendo. Ooh. Hey, robot dude. Or are you... So, is there something inside of you running you? Or is that what I'm cleaning? Hey, Arbiter. I have detected the presence of hostile magics. Are you harboring forbidden relics? No, I'm not. Not on purpose. Analyzing response. I believe you are truthful. Have you encountered any hostile magics or forbidden relics? I don't know. Acceptable answer. I will not continue my investigation into the matter shortly. But first, I need your services. Okay, yeah, your power core is dirty. I can see the dirt on it. I've already begun to feel them siphon your energy. Yes, you can purchase my services. Oh. Please use these priors. Okay, got a new tool. Okay, I like that little tune too. I will now remove my power core. Please be advised that I'll be incapacitated until it is returned. Whoa. Okay, we got a new mechanic here. We gotta actually physically pull these and not simply click on them. I think that's all of the slugs. Alright, dude. There's your power core back. Alright, I like the little reboot animation. Analyzing power core. You have done a perfect job cleaning the power core. You have cleaned 100% of the messes. Just needed a second to look at the sleepy cats. They have not moved. Thank you for the payment. Goodbye. I still see you there. Are you going to spend the entire day just being a little creep up there? Hooded patron. Well, hello there. What a beautiful kiosk you have. Yes, yes, very beautiful. Seems you clean artifacts. Yep. Straight to business. I like that. You must run a very efficient kiosk. Yes, I'm sure it's a very profitable kiosk, yes? Yes, yes. Well, I'm afraid I don't have any artifacts for you to clean right now. Well, I don't have any artifacts to clean. I do have something quite valuable for your business. Kiosk insurance. Didn't ask. An insurance salesman? I don't even own this. Thrilled you asked. Kiosk insurance is your gateway to the 3 S's. Safety. You have a chance to appeal to our team to get a lump sum of coins if your kiosk is ever destroyed by a magical fire. Note, magical fires originating within the kiosk or from tales of manticores are not covered. On to the second, security. Yeah, it does, it does feel the same. It's impossible to leave the coverage of this insurance as there is no exit clause. That is not good. Think of it as a warm, snuggly, secure blanket wrapped around you that you can't escape, like a straitjacket. Whoa, dude. Slimy. No, not... No. Why would you think that? It's smiley. Safe, secure smile. No, I'm not gonna be doing that. What? No, dude. How about you look over the contract? Your contract is dirty. Does cleaning it also make it like a less of a bad deal? Is the text gonna magically change now that this is a cleaner contract? You know, my time is really valuable. So is mine. Yeah. I cleaned it for you. I'm upset about it. I mean, you could have said no or something, or that you weren't interested. You let me give you that whole speech. I said no, my dude. You are the one who was quite rude. You and this masked person spying on me. Two rude people at the same time. What? Yeah, I do sometimes have an uncanny ability to say exactly what is presented with me to select right before it happens. I still don't understand you, but I'll clean the thing. Your wallet's messy? This is a fun picture of you. Okay, let's get some of this dirt out of there for you. I can't tell. Okay, there's that there. Okay, it's like I can't tell if there's more because the wallet is a little too close in color to the dirt. You're welcome, though. Hope you enjoy your perfectly clean wallet. Goodbye. I'm using one more patron before the day ends. And, second repeat customer. Howdy, Bert. I will go with the smiley. Maybe Bimbley will offer you a full-time position. Don't know if I would want to work every single day forever. Yeah, I get it. It's nice to return and see civilization again, though. Though walking these halls on a lazy day sometimes feels a lot like being in a dungeon. Lazy days always have this uncanny vibe hanging in the air, where this little freak is there and there's less foot traffic and it's raining. Anyways, I stumbled on a perplexing piece of loot on my latest excursion. It reminds me of a living weapon, but I don't think it's sentient. But we have seen a sentient sword already. There's something rattling inside it, but I haven't been able to find a way to open it. Pretty much given up, and I plan on selling it as it is, which is why I'm hoping you will clean it for me. I'd also be happy to split the treasure inside if you manage to open it. Whoa. Will you open when you're clean? Or am I gonna have to solve the puzzle to opening you? Let's get those magma slugs off. You got dirt on the bottom of your feet. Oh, and that foot was moving. I kind of think I want to just interact with the foot more so it moves and maybe the thing bursts out of this. Did that work? Hey, it's open. I decided to tickle its feet with the brush. Well, I am a beetle of my word. Let's split the treasure inside. Sweet. Okay, yeah. 4 for you, 4 for me. You've done quite a nice job here. I think it will sell for much more now that it's been cleaned. Well, I'll be off now. I do hope the rest of your lazy day is pleasant. Farewell. Bye, Bert. And you paid me on top of the treasure. Sweet. Best customer is Bert. Not suspicious spider. Oh, so you're approaching me, and your mask is dirty and gross. Sup? Can I help you, spy? Are you the owner of this kiosk? Liar, you are lying to me. No, I'm not lying. Yeah, but I'm not the owner. Oh, look at you. Whoa, I can't look at the back of the mask for very long, because bad stuff happens. Oh no! Was that gonna happen always? What? How do I move? Maybe I don't move? Wasta doesn't do anything. Mouse doesn't do anything. Arrows don't do anything. Help me out here, game. Oh, yeah, I don't move. I just need to look around more. Hey, wake up. Wake up, you. Whoa. Are you the actual owner of the kiosk? Mind telling me why you're lying on the floor of my kiosk with a mask of sorrow on your face? You're lucky I got here in time. Those masks are no joke. Where is Bimbley? Vacation? He hasn't taken a single break in 10 years he's worked here. That's probably why. What are you then, a temp worker? Yep. Well, you're doing a fine job from the looks of things around here, minus the whole being found wearing this mask on the floor. Okay, yeah. What's strange is that whoever gave you that mask didn't seem to take your coins. So, how do I put this? This kiosk is my home for a few days of the year. I find myself in Wyrmhall. I hope that won't be a problem for you. It won't. No, it would be empty most of the time. Not many days off when you're a curse hunter. I need a curse hunter. Yeah. Is this about the mask? Didn't fully bond with your face. You should be fine. It's my bro. He's mad cursed. Don't know how to tell you this. He has gas. He's just suffering from half eating some corn from the ground that was covered in who knows what. Yeah, he's not cursed. Probably just had a bad lunch or something. Yep, it's right there. Trust me, if he was cursed, he'd be manifesting some dark stuff by now. My god, I'm gonna kill him. Oh wow, oh Gobi, you're wrong about everything. Guess even the Goblin Elders get it wrong every now and then. Probably shouldn't go to them for advice. Getting dustier by the day. Oh my god, look at you. You got eyes poking through the pot, where the head is your pot. The pot is your head. I don't know. I need one of you to come be a patron. Ancient coin. Okay, we're through 4 out of 7 days. Piggy Bank, are you doing any better off yet? Are you still going to be hungry or famished or something? Okay, finally. Looks healthy. And I don't need to spend all of you to uncurse my brother, because he's not cursed. I get to just actually have some semblance of financial stability for once in my life. Eve of Borkman's Eve is day 5. So then Borkman's Eve is day 6 and Borkman is day 7? Pretty cute sleeping, boss. Bossman. Kyle Bossman, wake up. I'm opening the kiosk. But I'm gonna tidy it up a little first. Okay. We're not being spied on anymore. That's good. Oh, who are you? Master of Ceremony for the parade, probably. Happy Eve of Borkman's Eve. As per the tradition, we must divulge a secret to those we meet today. Let's see. I sometimes choose to sleep upside down in my bed, because I don't want the lower half of the bed to feel snubbed. Yeah, I get it. I've done that once. And now it's your turn. Let's hear it. 12 jars of pickles. You ate 12 jars of industrial pickles in a span of 5 minutes? That's too many pickles. I love pickles, especially for a small goblin. Anyways, I am here examining the structure of Dragon Hall East, making sure it meets the standards of this week's Borkman Parade. As Master of Ceremony, I suppose I should also inform you that this hall has been chosen as part of the parade's route. So, do you not understand what a privilege this is? Storefront owners can go their whole lives without ever hosting the parade. Out of the countless halls the parade could take, being selected for the honor is, well, an honor. Is it boring? Boring? It is the Borkman Parade. The countless worlds that feed into Wyrmhall join to celebrate our existence. Does that sound boring to you? Unbelievable. A shame that this honor is being wasted on the likes of you. Anyways, I have additional business to do with your kiosk in particular. I trust you to clean a very magical artifact. Excellent. It is my pet duck. Hell yeah. I have a duck tattoo. Excuse me, are you not aware that ducks are beings of pure magic? On top of that, Merlin is the living mascot of the Borkman Parade. He will be leading the entire procession. Being such an important asset to the parade surely makes him an artifact. Oh my god, I love him. Yes, I will clean your duck, but why did you let him get this dirty in the first place, my dude? Take better care of your duck. Sorry, I gotta look at your butt. Okay, what am I missing, duck friend? That's what I'm missing, under your wings. Do you want to flap again? Can I trigger that? No, the feet doesn't do it. Oh, but just clicking through the wing got it. Okay, that's convenient. Okay, cool. Goodbye. Bye, Merlin. He will shine like a star as he leads the Borkman Parade. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have other shopkeepers to inform of the coming festivities. Farewell, Master of Ceremony, but especially Merlin. Also, F this guy with his stupid watch. Tankmund, or whatever your name was. Hello. Artificer Gertie. You look like a Gertie. Happy Eve of Borkman's Eve, Gertie. A secret I will share with you. I take 3 sugars and 4 sours with my morning tea. Yeah, they sort of cancel out the sugars. I know what you're gonna say. Why not just put 1 sour in? Well, it's not the same, and I will not be convinced otherwise. Well, what's your secret? As a small child, you thought the bowls that food came in were also food? How many bowls did you eat? Oh my. So I need this cleaned. It's just a one-of-a-kind amulet of shrinkage. Make sure not to eat it. I'm not gonna eat your amulet. Got some dirt in there. Squiggles. More squiggles. A little bit more dirt. And voila, there you are, Gertie. Not bad. Perfect, actually. I know it can be quite particular when it comes to my contraptions, but you certainly have met my standards. Thank you kindly, Goblin. Bye, Gertie. Still love the ghosts. What? It's an orb that's not invisible. Murray, happy eve of Borkman's Eve. Oh, that's right, a secret. I once tried on my queen's tiara while she was away on a diplomatic trip. Nice. Oh, geez. Did I really say that out loud? You can't share that with anyone, okay? Lol. I'm not gonna share it, but it's funny that you had that reaction. Silver slug. You're kidding me. You ate a silver slug? Anyways, I need your help, Goblin. I'm handmaiden to Sea Queen Maristella of the Red Castle. We've been at war with the Crab Kingdom since before I was born. When Maristella took the crown last year, she decided enough was enough. She would finally end the war between our two kingdoms. The only problem? How to prove it to the crabs. What gesture would have them show up at the negotiating table? My queen spent many sleepless nights trying to find out. Recently, we uncovered an ancient temple that depicted a long-forgotten tradition. An exchange of ceremonial gifts as a sign of continued peace and prosperity between the two factions. We decided we would give them the greatest gift imaginable, this rainbow bubble. Being a landwalker, you probably think all bubbles look the same, but that couldn't be farther from the truth. Trust me on this one. This baby right here is a once-in-a-century bubble, completely flawless. But is it gonna pop when I touch it to clean it? Also, I just noticed it does not have fingers, but suction. Like Squidward. I was tasked to deliver this artifact to the Crab Kingdom, but look at the state of it. Figured it needed a good cleaning in order to deliver the greatest impact. This gesture may very well seal the fate of our kingdoms. Yeah, they're just going to set the stakes high, and then it's going to pop, and I'm going to feel bad. Oh, no. It didn't pop. So excited to bring it to the Crab Kingdom. Oh, I hope this is the first episode of Life in Peace. Thank you, Goblin. Oh my god. Okay, I absolutely 100% expected that to pop and for that to be a whole moment. Maybe it can if you're just not as careful. Cool scar, bro. Robin. Hey there, Goblin. Looks like you're running a nice shop here. Bet you're excited for the parade later this week. Be a shame if something were to happen to it. There'll be a lot of high-paying customers. No, it's not important to me. I'm doing a temp job. No, I'm not doing that well. Oh, that's right. We're supposed to swap secrets or something. Why don't you tell me a secret? Other magma slug. What? You ate a magma slug? How are you alive right now? How did it taste? I bet. Well, I have a secret for you. Are you ready? It's a bit of a big one. What are you going to reveal to me right now? I'm not actually here for your services. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm here to rob you. Now, would you kindly relinquish those precious coins to me? No. I'm gonna clean your blade. And now I will turn it on you. Oh, yeah, kinda. Got some guts, Goblin. I like that. I'll let you keep your coin today. Tell you what, keep the knife too. Perhaps it'll be useful. Maybe you can use it to chip things away. Thanks, Chumpo. Okay. That was a fun way to get a new tool. I bet we only have to use it like once, but still. Ooh, you're back for a third time. Hello, Goblin. I have come to give you another amulet of shadow. A shadow coin, to be precise. For my secret, this coin was a gift from someone important to me. Something about a manticore. You were bitten by a manticore's earmouth? Oh my. No wonder why you are the way you are. Okay. So how about the shadow coin? I must warn you, many have plunged into the depths of the coin and failed to comprehend its form. Hand it over, dude. What's it gonna look like? Oh. We're using that knife right away. Okay. Whoa, look at you in there. Okay. Last one? Nope. So those were like eyes, I guess? They were not getting cleaned off. Yeah, what's happening with those? There's like more popping up. Okay, I do like that this thing's form has been changing so much. I think it's the second one to kind of do that, which is pretty cool. Not sure exactly how they did that. What else you got in there, though? Oh, whoa. Oh no, do I have to go through all the forms again and find what thing I missed? Yeah, okay, I can't touch that. Bad stuff. Ah. That was not the only thing though, dang it. What else am I missing here? I might give up. Is there nothing in there? Alright, I'm gonna give it like another minute and then just accept that this will be our second non-perfect item. Yeah, because... Is there anything going on with you when you're just this ring? No. Okay, sorry dude. I've done quite admirably, just not perfect that time. Okay, I'm glad that I beat the many people that couldn't reach a fraction of that. You have my undying gratitude, Goblin. Farewell. Yeah, I wonder which state of that still had something on it that I just didn't see. That was cool though. That was the most like puzzle game-y thing we've had. Hoblin the Goblin. I got a juicy secret for you. You know the map seller across from you? I heard they're actually a high-level necromage. Don't blame me if you disappear one day. What's your secret? What? You drank an expired health potion. What happened? Live forever now. Okay. Anyways, work at the Society of Dangerous and Forbidden Relics. Yada yada yada. My boss is so annoying. He's like, don't touch that. Be careful. I care about your safety. Blah, blah, blah. He tasked me with cleaning some dusty old scale, and I really couldn't be bothered. So you do it. It's just a dumb scale. How could a dusty scale be dangerous? Just clean it. Be quick about it. Is it a dragon scale, or what? Do I need to be careful about the weight of what is in the scale? Does that need to stay the same? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think I do need to be careful about that. Can't let the scales tip too much in either direction. Perfect. Nailed it. Thanks, Goblin. I think I'm beginning to understand why this is normally locked away. Do you think my boss noticed? Totally getting fired. See ya. Hey, thanks for still paying me. Oh my god, little catty especially is so cute right now. Dude, you have 2 of these corns? That's what got you sick last time. Don't drop it. Feeling great. Sis, so mean. Alright. Got us some snacks. The cart was knocked over and the guy wasn't there, so that means it's free. Not free! Well, the guy should have been there. Yeah, they're still sleeping, and they didn't need to help you. But you should not eat this corn. There's a cute sleeping cat. There's 2 cute sleeping cats. Boss, wake up. Me and my brother are watching you sleep. Closing the shop. So lazy. Trust me, sis, I know what lazy looks like. End of day 5. So the next day is Borkman's Eve. And not Eve of Borkman's Eve. Alright. We got 2 days left. Something sinister is happening at the parade, which should be on day 7. What's day 6 gonna bring? Ooh, second cutscene with the villains. My lord, I'm so sorry I failed you. I used the mess as you instructed, but there was this cat, you see. I'm afraid the plan has failed. Whoa. Fool. Should have never trusted you to something like this. I will have to take matters into my own hands now, and I will be a creepy evil patron on day 6. Before I make my move, I must deal with this cat. Ooh. Ooh, getting more decorated, prepping for parade day. Whoa, look at you. Are you the first patron? Eagerly awaiting for the shop to open? Boss isn't here right now. Okay. Dear Goblin, firstly, I apologize for sleeping so much yesterday. I must have been more tired than I realized. Secondly, as you've no doubt surmised, I've gone out. I expect to return before the day is done. Please carry on with opening the kiosk and cleaning items. Boss. So formal, boss. You left your sword here. Gotta clean the shop before we open shop. Yeah, awesome. Evening, Gob. Hey, monster. It's morning. Guess I've been waiting here a while. What do you got? What? Your services. You can help. It's my Thomas stone. Needs a clean. Let me produce it. Oof. That was very silly. Alright, I'll clean your tummy stone. Oh, I need the knife for that. Nice. I think the sound effects with the knife are pretty satisfying. Glad that the music is just like vibes. Like the whole game. Alright. What do I need to reveal? Just that. Perfect. What an interesting tummy stone you have there, monster. That there's a tasty tummy stone. I'll help you. It'll help me grind them grasses. You eat grass? Thank you kindly, Gob. 4 different types of currency. Bye. Oh my god, you look awesome. Oh, it is you with your body again. So we meet again. It is I, Galbathor, leader of the Burning Hand, master of undeath. As you can no doubt see, I have been remade. I am once again at the height of my power. I could eradicate this entire market if I so wished. My magic could raise you all up in skeletal thrall to do my bidding. Well, no, I'm not going to do it, but I could. Yeah, remember when I cleaned you? Well, upon reflection, it's more enjoyable than I anticipated. Will you clean my cranium once more? Okay. Now are you grab? Yeah, okay. I like that you have your body back and whatnot, but you can still just purposely remove your head when you feel like it. But, dude, your hair's gotten so dirty and it's not been very long. What have you been up to? What am I missing? You got nothing in your teeth? Oh, no, you do have something in your teeth this time. But nothing else in your teeth, just the one. I don't see anything else inside that cranium of yours. Oh, got some dirt in your eyes, though. Okay. There you go. Here's your head back. It is quite refreshing to be so clean. It's as if my thoughts are clearer now. Well, suppose I can't quite eradicate Wyrmhall just yet. My cranium could once again need cleaning, and I doubt my skeletal thralls would be as skilled with the brush. Suppose I'll just take it easy then. Don't need a skeletal army right now, dude. Although you might with the parade. We might need you to turn us into skeletons to fight some other evil, some lesser evil. What are you? Oh, the ship is back. And you have a crew? Awesome. Oh, but you're missing an eye. Good tidings, Goblin. I have finally returned from my perilous journey and I have quite the tale to tell. Where to begin? As I may have mentioned before, I went back to that mysterious island. Not a moment passed after I arrived on the shore when a massive beast attacked my ship. I jumped from the front ship as it was violently tossed aside like a child's toy. I hid in a strange cave while the beast saw fit to take my ship and walk off. I must say that it was a stressful time for me. I had no way back home, and I had never felt so stranded and alone. I spent that first night huddled around a small fire, never once stepping foot outside the cave. Suddenly, I felt a small poke on my shoulder. I awoke with a start and found myself staring at those two rapscallions up there. Rapscallions is an underused word. They told me how their captain abandoned them after finding some magical creature. How devious to abandon your crew like that, in pursuit of something as banal as treasure. I was shocked. We got to talking, and I suddenly realized something. I was a captain without a crew. These two were a crew without a captain. All we needed was a ship, so the three of us snuck into the beast's lair to steal back my ship. I can confidently say that I've never seen such skilled sailors. We repaired the hull of the Friendship in record time. Before long, we set sail for home. As we were escaping, that great beast saw fit to send the coldest of snowstorms our way, and it even grabbed hold of the anchor. If I was alone, I would have succumbed to such a challenge, but with Jira and Juke, we managed to escape with hardly a scratch. All I lost here was his eye. Anyway, we escaped. The ship is still in quite a state. I was hoping you'd be willing to clean the anchor again. As you can tell, it's seen better days. And I have a knife now. I need it to break the ice. It's an icebreaker. Ice also makes a pretty satisfying sound when it pops off. Okay, I think the cloth is done. Time to get rid of the dirt. There's your anchor back. Nicely done. I wasn't sure how you were going to tackle those icy chunks. That knife, dude. Actually, I just rediscovered that I have this Scream knife pin. Not sure what to put it on, but it's pretty sick. I also have this little Kirby, just cuz. Looking at it now, I'm not so sure this anchor is still usable. Perhaps it's time to retire it. I can turn it into a keepsake to remember this adventure. This may sound odd, but I keep thinking about that other captain. Out of the two of us, I think I left that island with the greater treasure. Friendship. I know, my crew will mutiny if I keep acting all sappy, but I suppose it's still nice for that to even be possible, to have a crew that could mutiny. I'm excited to see what we do next. I wonder what distant shores we'll explore. Thank you, Goblin. I appreciate your hard work as always. Be seeing ya. Who is gonna be next? You are the evil boss, probably. My advisors told me this kiosk is where one goes to clean precious and delicate things. Are they correct? Yep. Okay, you're not the evil boss, you're just somebody else. I must warn you, this object is extremely fragile. However, circumstances beyond my control require it to be cleaned. I mean, I cleaned a bubble, dude. Be careful handling it to avoid damage. Something just broke off. Shit. Okay. They were serious. Moving it at all makes things break off of it. No. How much is gonna break off? I'm just going for it. Oh my god. Shoot. Shoot. No. So much is breaking. Still got it perfectly cleaned. It's still like 70% intact. Okay, and you don't seem mad. Okay, cool. Well done. Trust this will be acceptable payment. That is acceptable payment. Sorry that I lightly broke this extremely fragile thing. Yes, finally, one of you comes over. Cauldron Head. Awesome. The threads of casualty have brought you before me. But the state of these threads, I find them unsatisfactory. The choices you make alter the reality before us, between us, around us. We are both free to make such choices, but we are not free from their consequences. We are bound in their threads, an infinite spool. Wyrmhall itself was such a choice. The consequential threads born from that choice have reached out across the fabrics to countless worlds and innumerable lives. But it is one of many such threads that brings you to me now. You okay, dude? Alas, the threads I can see, the choices you have made, do not please me. I'll apologize for wasting your time. Good day. What? Oh, hey. Gabby's back. Well, if it isn't my most favorite cleaner in all of Slam. How have you been? Chumpos aplenty. Well, I'm sure with your incredible cleaning skills, your coin purse must be near to bursting. And if not, the big parade tomorrow will certainly bring lots of customers your way. Anyway, as you can see, I'm still quite clean, so I don't need your services personally. But you did such a good job cleaning me the other day, I just had to tell my friends about it. I like to think I can be pretty persuasive, but when they saw how clean I was, they were sold. So, think you're up to the task to clean my friends? Bring them on. How many sentient weapons are we going to clean? Quite a few of them. Probably best to clean them as they pass by the kiosk? What? Okay. Everyone, line up. This guy will clean you all up in no time. That's it. Keep the line moving. How quickly are they going to go? Ooh. Okay. Okay, I am actually feeling the stress of trying to make them all as clean as possible, as quickly as possible. This one is huge. What are you, friendo? Yo, you're a really giant sword? Yep, okay. Shoot, I'm not gonna break that one. Nope, still got it. Yes! I am speechless. But those are 3 words. Okay, we had the same thought. But my goodness, I've never seen these losers so clean before. I am amazed, and you did all of them in one fell swoop. Are they going to come back from the other side, showing their backs? Amazing work, Goblin. Truly, you've earned a customer for life. I'm only here for one more day after this, though. Who's gonna be next? Oh, hey, boss. Evening, Goblin. How's the kiosk faring? Any strange visitors? Boss, everyone is strange. That's fair. Just thought I've been trying to investigate the matter behind the Mask of Sorrow. To make one of those, and then give it to an unsuspecting goblin at a cleaning kiosk just doesn't add up. My theory is that this is somehow related to the parade tomorrow. Good call, boss. They know that this kiosk is part of the route. I just don't know what they could be planning. Anyways, be prepared. I figured I'd get my sealing sword cleaned. I was also just curious to see how well you clean. Seeing as this is my kiosk, I need to maintain a good reputation. Hand it over. Be careful, it's sharp. I should also mention, that sword has been through a lot recently, so it's probably best to use the third eye. It's that enchanted lens hanging there that I haven't touched the whole game. That should reveal hidden things. I'd recommend using it sparingly though. After a month of Bimbley using it, I found him half rabbit on the roof of a gambling den. Oh my god. He was screaming about there being spiders in his eyes or something to that effect. You'll be fine, probably. Okay, I think I'm going to clean everything on it as possible first. Then use that when I cannot find other things wrong with it. What the heck? That is dirt. Oh, whoa. I find it's best to think out loud when trying to figure out a mystery. Do you mind? Go for it. Oh, I need to talk. I can't clean and talk. Okay. The Mask of Sorrow is a cursed artifact primarily used by agents of chaos. In the wrong hands can be disastrous. Maybe they were hoping to disguise themselves as cleaners in order to hide from the arbiters. Gonna have to use that magic again here in a second. What could be their goal? It's just a weekly Borkman parade. It's a weekly parade? Oh, I guess because the name of their day is certainly a time for spreading chaos, but to go through the effort of making a Mask of Sorrow, there must be something special about this parade. Maybe there's a prominent figure that agents of chaos detest. Maybe this is just an attempt to recruit more to their nefarious cause. Maybe I'm the target. I certainly have a handful of enemies. Okay, handle's looking good. Minus all of these things. I may have also seen the former leader of the Burning Hand earlier today. That couldn't have been him. Yeah, sort of hard to clean without yapping. Yeah. Wait a minute. This is the 34th Borkman parade of the year. That means the shell. Maybe they are planning on doing something to the Shell of Gord. The Shell of Gord, Goblin. It's the one thing the legendary wizard left behind before he disappeared. Now, it's a very significant piece of history. Gord single-handedly built Wyrmhall. If agents of chaos are planning on damaging the shell, it could certainly be a way to spread mayhem. What have I missed on the sword? Because, like, I can't get rid of these things, can I? Oh, I can. Cool. How do I get rid of the squiggles, though? Okay, I like adding this like other thing to use, like this other tool for this very special sword. I also appreciate that this is the first time I've had to use it. I might not have to do it too many more times. What have I missed? Ah. There you go, boss. I think the shell is the target. It'll be part of the parade tomorrow. I'm almost certain of it. I need to go look into a few things. I won't be back tonight. Mind the kiosk goblin. Not bad on the cleaning, by the way. Thanks for all the pay, boss. Also, how do you make money if I've been taking the money from every customer every day? Sinister music, dark alley, a ladder. Uh-oh. Whoa. Well, well, well. Looks like I caught a meddling little kitty. Okay. I'm gonna have to save my boss with the power of cleaning, I think. End of day 6. Time for the final day of the game. Borkman. It's gonna be the Borkman's Day Parade. Fairy in a cage. What? This feels illegal, and it feels very Baldur's Gate 3. Okay, Piggy Bank, how are you feeling today? Oink Bank is mega stuffed now. Awesome. Love that for you, Oink Bank, and for us. Borkman. The shop is like extra dirty today. Okay, let's open up. Okay, the hammer's awesome. Oh, there's the duck. Merlin. Oh my god. Hey, it's me, your best friend. You're no longer a mouse catcher. Yep, now you're just Tadwin. Turns out, the mouses weren't really a big fan of me. Did you know that? Duh, dude. So I head back to my place, and this mouse had followed me home. We get to talking, and it turns out this is one big misunderstanding. They thought I was catching them for some nefarious purpose, but I happily explained that I was merely helping them find a new home. I've been building a veritable mouse paradise in my free time. I must say I could shrink down and live there myself if I would, or if I could. Oh my god, look at this slug. Many of them still don't trust me, but as you can see, I am slowly earning some of that trust. Happy Borkman, by the way. Do you clean non-magical things? Oh, I can pay. Oh, alright. What do you need cleaned? Are we cleaning a mouse? Okay. Oh, alright. Alright, I shouldn't have doubted you. You're making up for lost time and lost payment. Ooh. Okay. How many mice are on the screen right now? And also, what am am I missing? Is there some dirt somewhere? Nothing inside. Not seeing anything on the sides. Or in the handles. Or on the bottom. But I'd feel bad not giving him a perfect thing after he finally is like made up for the non-payments by paying a lot. And he's befriended all these mice. Shoot. Oh, wait. Aha! I just need to use my magic stuff again. Okay. Oh, and then this is confirming he actually does own a bunch of magic stuff. Whether he knows it or not. Okay. That's fun. I like that. Okay, what else is on here? Are there on those? The little squiggles are a little hard. They're so small. They're very skinny. There you go, Tadwin. Just Tadwin. I appreciate you cleaning my mug, even though it's not magical. It's cursed, bro. My mug is cursed? Yep. You are quite the joker. Okay. Be seeing you, friend. I like them just hopping around. I'm realizing this is reminiscent of a thing I actually lived, minus the curses and the magic. The Pride Parade, which is going to be happening here next Sunday. It goes right through a neighborhood of downtown in my city that has a lot of shops and restaurants. And I used to have a part-time job working in one of these stores. It was very tiny. It was just kind of gift shop, lots of stickers, notebooks, a lot of greeting cards, all sorts of knickknacks, accessories, buttons, pins, and stuff. And I worked Sundays, so I worked on Pride Sunday during the parade, and for the parade, basically closed shop and just stood right outside of it with a couple friends, watched the parade go through, then popped back in and had customers again. So I've actually worked in a shop with the parade procession going right by. I forgot about that. That was pre-COVID. Oh, what a day. It's my favorite day of the week. Do you like my costume? I made it myself. Nice. Thank you. This is probably the most accurate costume of the great wizard Gord ever to exist. Complete with a facial. Hey, don't be rude, I need to breathe. Plus, this thing is really hot. But I power through it, because I am dedicated to Gord. So I was finishing the last details of my super accurate Shell for Gord accessory for my costume. I accidentally dropped it. You want me to clean it? Yeah, I'll clean it. Whoa. It is an actual shell. For some reason I thought it would be or look different. Okay. Oh, I was gonna say we got all the non-magical and cursed things, but no, we just got everything. Oh my goodness. It looks so much cleaner. 'Cause it is, Chucko. Yeah, you are. Getting to hold the actual shell of Gord in your hands. Well, this is the next best thing. Thank you so much, Goblin. See ya. Thanks for the payment. Whoa, that's cool. I love the snails that have houses as shells. What are you up to, bro? What is on your face? Whoa! Elder Gob Lomp. Hey there, Goob. Yep, it's just old Lompy. Taking this here mini Gob to see the parade. He's not my bro. His name is Gruck. He's quite a chumpo, though. So I got myself an alarm slime a while back. He sleeps during the day, and I wake him up I'm sleeping through the night and he wakes up. Standard gob slime business, really. Okay. But Grook here has been a bad gob. He got his alarm slimes home all messy like. Alright, I will clean it without alerting it. I'm gonna try. Gonna need to take it slow. If you tap too quick like, that slime will be ringing for sure. Keep your eye in its face. If it starts to wake up, back off. Don't want him waking up before bedtime. That was how the gob slime war started. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna try. Oh my god. Well, I'm gonna try to do this quietly and somewhat slowly, but I need my tools, kid. How dare you, dude? Slowly turning to not wake you up. Take a thing I don't need. Take the knife. Got it back. Dang it, dude. Perfect. Didn't wake them up. Didn't get too bothered by this little crap. This little shit stealing my stuff. Nice work. Sorry for Grook's behavior. You know how many gobs can be. Fingers stickier than a manticore's pelt. Anyway, I'll leave you be, goob. Peace. Give me my stuff. You again. Do you have another bomb? No. Recently I met a strange individual. They taught me about the strange and fascinating world of rune cannons. No! So inspired, I went straight to my shop to build a rune cannon. I must say, I ended up making what I consider my magnum opus. I call it the Ode to Pain. Sure. I had to actually simmer on that. So always try to refrain from touching the poisoned barbs hovering over the explosive leads. No! As serious as apple pie. Oh, I should also let you know that if you do a good job cleaning it, you will be handsomely rewarded. Good luck. Oh my god. Okay. What the heck is this thing? Oh my god. You got one of those fucking eyes too? Shit. You got two of them. I'm gonna die or something. Oh, I did die. What? Oh no. Alright, I'm gonna try again. That happened so quick. Kind of strangely at the end. Oh, so even if I say no. Yeah, this isn't like an optional thing to clean. I gotta clean it. Okay. I think I will accept maybe making this one not absolutely perfect. Because I don't want to die again. Okay. Oop, that was lit up a little bit. And then it went red for a second. Oh shit. Okay. Let's go for a little. I'm done. Yes, the Ode Pain is too much for me. A shame. Well, it was freaking out again. I thought I did a good job cleaning it. I don't know what I clicked on or had revealed that was making that happen, but I didn't want to lose to the same thing twice. Yeah, fine. Go away, dude. You still gave me something, kind of. Trash, basically, but... Thrumby. Well, well, well. Pleased to finally meet a fellow artifact cleaner. The name's Thrumby. I like your little brushes. Better remember it. I'm your rival that you're just meeting on the last day. I've only just arrived in Wyrmhall. I don't have a kiosk yet. Before long, I'll be the most famous artifact cleaner here. Good for you, dude. It's my last day of my temp job. I can feel the fire of competition between us. I have a feeling you're meant to be my rival. Okay. Which one of us is the best cleaner? I brought a bunch of messy things for this exact occasion. So here's how it'll work. I'll choose an item for you to clean, you choose an item for me to clean. Then we race to fully clean the item before the other can. Easy enough. Alrighty, let's see here. So that plant will be the item you need to clean. Now choose which of these for me to clean. All of them seem pretty easy. At least this requires 2 different things be cleaned. Oh, that does too. Okay, you got the bucket. Yeah, what, dude? I am a squink of my word. Let's do this. Okay. Pressure is on to be the very best like no one ever was at our temp job that is about to end. Can we do it? Yes, we can. Sorry, Thrumby. Wow. The cleaners here in Wyrmhall mean business. Guess that means I need to train even harder. Gotta go grind somewhere. Next time I'll surely defeat you, rival. You didn't even catch my name. Bye. What's up, bro? Hey sis, happy Borkmund. Did you know that someone is handing out free snacks over there? Are they actually free snacks, or are you taking them again? Only one prob though. This snack is like too spicy. Even for a spicy gob like me. Clean my snack, get the spice off of it. That's funny. Yeah, clean the spice off of it. Alright, dude, hand it over. I can't tell if I'm actually getting it or not as things are moving around. I think so. Okay, what under there has been missed? What am I not seeing under you, Noodles? That. Alright, dude. Hey, bro, there you go. I cleaned the spice for you. Just no fork or anything, huh? I'm gonna look at the parade now. Love you. Love you too. The Shell of Gourd is headed this way. What nefarious thing might happen right now? And who was the person holding the shell? Dang. Citizens of Wyrmhall, hear me! For too long you have viewed the shell with undeserved reverence. Gourd has betrayed you! This place, Wyrmhall, is one endless mess. Each one of the countless worlds were far... Oh my god. I'm gonna try to reread the sentence. Each one of the countless worlds we're from was far better off before those worm doors opened. This place is chaos incarnate. No borders, no leadership, no order. It sounds like a dictator. And even worse, Gord has abandoned us to clean up this impossible mess on our own. You think this pristine shell represents the legacy of Gord? No. Cool. I have now cursed the shell to show the truth. It is a piece of trash left behind by an irresponsible wizard that I am going to clean. And it will be forever tarnished. I'm gonna clean it right now, bro. And then everyone's gonna cheer. Bring it over here. I can remove curses. Yep, it's just slowly waltzing over. Hey. I refuse to believe that, and nor should you. Wyrmhall is messy, yes, but some messes can be good. And for the rest of us, we have cleaners like you. Okay, I totally agree. Please clean the shell. Hand it over. Okay. Let's see if anything terrible and insane happens to us. Things are coming back faster than I can remove them. And there's not anything magical in here to get rid of. Okay. Some of the first kind of intense music we've had all game. Despair is sinking in as it is clear I am not faster than the curse. I'm currently wondering whether I keep going and then something happens, or whether I'm supposed to give in to make something happen. But I'm unwilling to stop yet. So I also want to see where this song goes. Nope. Okay. Whoa. Oh, Gord. What's up, Grozbug? Hey, that costume proved to be pretty accurate. Huh? Got a cue for me? Didn't you summon me? Nope. Gotcha. Well, the name's Gord. Legendary Wizard of Legend, at your service. Am I dead? Nice question. Haven't heard that one before. I've been around, and trust me when I say this, the more you see out there, the harder it gets to define the word dead. But my guess is no, you're not dead. Got any other questions for me? Are you dead? As far as I'm aware, I'm still kicking, but I've almost kicked the bucket a few times. No other questions. Well, this is kind of awkward. Want to hear a story? Sure. I'll tell you the story about my favorite magic spell ever that I'm probably going to use to uncurse the shell. Early on in my whizzing career, I hadn't even been able to cast a single spell yet. I was shadowing under the old fart and a half named Windy Jules. What a name. This guy was as fun as a grumpy manicore, let me tell you. I was supposed to be learning all these cool magic spells from him, like all my classmates were learning from their teachers. But day after day, this guy just wandered around the pond lands. At first I thought, okay, This guy's like super wise or whatever. I'm not going to complain. And in time, I'll commute with nature and be like mad powerful and stuff. 3 years later, nothing had changed. Not once did he talk about magic. Mostly we just walked in silence. I was convinced this guy was a faker, just taking me for a fool. As I was figuring out how to return to my school to get a new apprenticeship, we wandered into a small village. In the Pondlands, it's common for villages to hunker down on their own little islands. It's a total pain to get around. But anyways, when we arrived in this village, immediately could tell there was a tension in the air. People looked at us with suspicion. Some refused service to us because we weren't locals. Turns out they were feuding with the village on a nearby island. You could even see the village across the water. It was so close. When they found out we were wizards with magic, their tone completely flipped. They practically begged us to help. Kept going on and on about how sus that other village was, and to please use our magic to take care of them, if you catch my meaning. You know what happened next? My master, this old bag of bones, says yes. He's never agreed to a single request for magic in the entire time I traveled with him. 3 whole years. I was speechless. And also a little excited, because I was totally convinced that Witty Jules was a fraud, and he was going to look like such a dope. That night, after preparing all of the proper regents, he pulled out this walking stick and began mumbling. Everybody was watching him. I could barely contain my laughter. Then it happened. The whole island began to rumble, and an arc of energy shot out from the ground, flying over the water, heading straight to the other village. That moment, I was so excited to finally see magic, but I was also afraid. What was that spell? How could it harm the village across the water? The arc of energy collided with the village in the distance. The villagers cheered. My heart sank. But the arc of energy didn't dissolve. It stayed, lingering in the air. As the cheers of the villagers quieted, it was clear there was no explosion, no fireball, no destruction. The arc slowly dimmed, and we began to see it. My master, the old windbag, built a bridge. It was a thing of beauty, massive, smooth stones forming a glorious arc. I was stunned. Like the rest of the villagers, I stood there in shock. Some spoke up, clearly upset, demanding more from my master and me, but he simply tottered off. I was about to follow him, but I noticed movement on the bridge. Multiple figures were crossing. I held my breath, worried that this was going to become an all-out brawl fest. But other villagers were waving, carrying baskets of freshly caught fish and fruit. Before I realized it, the bridge had turned into a sprawling marketplace. People were trading snacks, sharing stories, and kiddos from both villages were running about. Most of the angry faces from earlier had softened too. I was stunned. I ran to catch up to my master. When we were well and gone from that village, he turned and said to me, "Bridges look cooler than walls." This game, like, low-key has, like, really nice themes. They're just on day 7. And that was the story of my favorite spell, Bridge Make, level 2. It's something I think about all the time. In fact, I built Wyrmhall with that exact philosophy in mind. Cool story, bro. Thanks. Well, if there's nothing else you want to discuss, I guess it's a goodbye for now. Wait. Why did you leave? Now that's a cue. If I keep watching over Wyrmhall, it never grows up. The last thing I want is for Wyrmhall to need me, you know? I have faith in Wyrmhall. Even if there are problems and big messes and bad actors, you kind of still have to believe, right? Any alternative just feels like we're selling ourselves short. Right now, I'm actually on a quest to find my old master, Windy Jules. He's not in the Pondlands. Maybe he's hanging out in the Lakelands, or the Puddlelands, or the Lands. Anyway, it's nice chatting with you. Same. See ya, Gord. Oh my goodness, you're safe. We searched everywhere. Somewhere else. Interesting. Perhaps there was some latent magic within the shell. Well, That was a letdown. The shell was destroyed. It's a disaster. What? Look at those eyes. You talked to Gord? What did he say? Stuff about bridges. What could it mean? It just disappears. Doesn't ask more Gord questions. That's funny. Can you believe that Shadow Guy actually captured me? Seriously, that chumpo. I managed to escape, but it was too late by then. And you were just gone. Seeing as it's the end of the week, I imagine Bimbley will be back tomorrow. Hey, I have a favor to ask. Can you come back tomorrow? There are a few things we should discuss. Alright, have a good night then. See you in the morning. We're gonna have a day 8. End of day 7. Borkmond. There's so many of those grubs. Is the bank gonna shatter from being too full? No. Mega stuffed though. Day 8. Worm day. Well, day 8 / day 1. Oh, and the shop's actually clean. There's no mess to clean up. What's up? Yo, boss. Bamboo just got here, telling him all about this ridiculous week you just had. You handled yourself quite well. Certainly were the right choice, even if you were the only choice. Which is why we want to offer you a full-time position. But can we, like, split the days? Like, can I work 3 and you work 4? Bimbley is technically the kiosk manager, but he's never had an employee to actually manage, so this could work out quite well. Let me know if you're interested. I just don't want to work every single day. Ah, you're still here. Bert was just mentioning how today is your last day. I had no idea you were a temp worker. If I had known, I wouldn't have waited this long to ask. My dear goblin friend, you were the first to really listen to my ramblings, and for that I am thankful. If you want to join the crew of friendship, we'd be honored to have you. Do I actually get to choose to be on the ship, or go adventure, or have this job? It's been a pleasure, Goblin. I'm not sure if you're up for it or not, but I've been considering assembling a small party of adventurers. I found a map to Xantia, the ancient city. Are these my options? I adventure in the sky, I adventure with a bug, or I work here? I'm gonna go unpack. I'll be back in a bit. Perhaps I'll see you later, Goblin. Out of the way, chumpos. Sis, your oink bank has some serious coins in it. We could take our future into our own hands. Worm door tickets. Get tickets for a worm door and explore a whole nother world? Yeah, I was thinking about just getting a bunch of snacks, but that's cool too. Alright, actual wizard, you're back for only the second time. Okay, yep. Okay. I'm not gonna do that. The answer is obvious. Let's get out of here. No, dude. Oh my god, I do have all these choices. So maybe if I just did a bad job cleaning, I wouldn't get the full-time gig, or if I didn't do a good job with specific characters, then those options go away. I am torn between 3. I am not choosing capitalism. I'm not choosing actual wizard. But do I hang out with my bro, or do I branch out and leave this place, at least for a while? Okay, Captain, you already have a crew. Bert, you don't have a party yet. I'll be part of your small party that goes on adventures. Excellent. I'll be the bronze, you be the brains. And your bro, he gets to come with. Awesome. Yeah, dude. Yes. Has all the snacks. We got the map. Oh, hell yeah. I love this party. Go dungeon crawling with Bert. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, I love that ending. Alright. Thanks, George and Preston. And everybody else, because I'm not going to list off every single name. I didn't expect this to be a UE5 game. Well, that was delightful. I'm happy, I'm satisfied with my ending. I think they were all varying degrees of good options, but getting to go adventure and still bring their brother along. Like, this is just such a silly crew, but I'm down for it. And I had a really good time. I don't know that I would replay through the whole game right now to get a different ending, because I don't replay many games except for the ones that just like really take over my mind and heart. But I'm so glad I played this. It had been on my wish list pre-release, and for whatever reason I was just playing other stuff or didn't pull the trigger on buying it back in March. And when looking at a bunch of games kind of on my backlog and things I wanted to try, Wyrmhall was on it. I'm glad to have played it right now. Ooh. Oh, we're just letting all the grubs out? Go be free. Go mess up other things for me to clean eventually. Thank you for making the game. Couldn't have played it if it didn't exist. That was delightful. But that's also going to be the end of our stream. We played a demo and a Wizbuilder and then Wyrmhall, Brush, and Banter. I'm not actually 100% sure what I'm going to stream next. I have about a dozen demos saved. There's a lot of demos that have dropped recently. There's some more games that have come out recently. I really want to play 2 a T at some point. I also just have the demo for it. So maybe I will start with that and see what I think of it. But I'll be posting on Blue Sky at HonestJuiceBox. It's my personal account. On Instagram at the same thing, but also at Honest Indies. You'll be seeing things almost daily about other games that I want to play, other stuff that's going on, other streams. The VODs for these streams on Twitch are going up on YouTube a couple days after I stream on here. And that was just such a delightful time. I'm gonna keep playing like non-combat games, non-horror games, because I'm a giant baby. I play a lot of games with fighting in my personal time. I'm on my second playthrough of Expedition 33, but I think for the streams it's nice just to have good vibes, which sometimes means working 8 days in a row, and sometimes it means putting stickers on cards and playing them against other kids. But I'm gonna keep this sort of vibe going forward, at least for the time being, and stick to streaming on Fridays, plus occasionally mixing in other days like I did this week. I do know that 2 weeks from now I'm gonna be gone on Friday, so I'm gonna do something else earlier in that week, because I don't want to have a full week of nothing. I want to just make myself be here and do this and talk to a camera, so I will. But on that note, I hope you make good choices, have a lovely day, have a nice weekend, and I will see you later.